Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy Bam here, back at it with another video, and we got a huge slate of games on Friday. So we got 10 games of NBA, which right off the bat, that's awesome. But then to even add a cherry on top of that, we got another college football semifinal game with the Oregon Ducks taking on the Indiana Hoosiers. And guys, Indiana looks unstoppable right now, but we will talk about this game as well. I got 3 picks in the NBA and then 1 pick in this college football game. But first off, let's go ahead and recap the day before. These were the 3 free plays. Unfortunately, we did not sweep the board. Tony hit. That one was very easy. Tony was also our VIP play of the day. I said take Tony over on receiving yards. Even Tony got a touchdown. Tony basically hit all his props. But Tony greened for us on the VIP. Unfortunately, Fletcher did not get his touchdown, and Chambliss did not really get the run game going for him, but he did cash on the passing yards. So didn't go 3 for 3 on this day, but it's okay, guys. We got a ton of NBA, and we know NBA is where we actually cook up. So first up, before I get into anything else, make sure you guys are signing up on the Winnable. This is where you can get my free plays, and not just that, guys. You know how I said we won our play of the day with Malachi Tony on the VIP? Today and today only, I am dropping that play of the day completely free. For everybody that joins the Winnable, it would be on the free plan. Usually it's only VIP exclusive play of the day. Today I'm changing it up. We're sending it to every free plan. Remember, we're feeling hot after last night's cash. So make sure you guys are hopping in there to retrieve my best pick of the entire night. Free plan. That's the link in the description. It's winnable.com/bam. Now, let's start it off with some NBA action. We're going to the Sixers game, and we're taking VJ Edgecombe right here. So VJ Edgecombe has been on fire recently. Everybody remembers his beginning to the season, right, when he had like a 35-point game or whatever it was to start us off as a rookie. But he's kind of finding his form again. He cooled off. He's kind of finding his form again right here. 7 of the last 10 games, VJ Edgecombe has hit. And in this game in particular, the defense of the Orlando Magic, a defense that's usually pretty strong, is, injured wouldn't really do it justice. They are terribly injured. Both Wagners are out. Franz Wagner, Mo Wagner. Jalen Suggs is out. Jalen Suggs is an elite defender. He's completely out. Jace Richardson is out. Colin Castleton is questionable. So, in this game, VJ Edgecombe is going to play against an Orlando team who's usually a strong defense, but now have 5 players injured or questionable. This is a perfect spot for someone who has already been greening this, right? And I want to make this clear, guys. He hasn't just hit in 7 of the last 10. He's been flying over this line. 26 points, 23 points, 26 points, 25, 23, 26. And his line is sitting down at 15.5. That is insane. He's had 6 23-plus point games in the last 10, and his line is at 16. If you get 16 points, we're winning. That is so free. So we're taking VJ Edgecombe right here. They are on the away team right here, but it shouldn't really matter. With the Orlando defense so banged up, this one feels like a gimme. Now, moving into play number 2, we're taking the Luka Doncic, and I like Luka here on the assists. Honestly, I think Luka's going to have a great all-around night. But we're taking him here on the assists, and the major thing you want to look at is the injuries. Once again, Braun is questionable, and Austin Reeves is confirmed out. There is a world where Luka Doncic comes in here and is the only one of those 3 guys to step out on the floor and play, which would mean he's going to have the ball in his hands a ton. Luka's going to drive and Luka's going to kick. 9.5 assists. Are we kidding right now? Luka can get 9.5 assists in his sleep, even with Braun taking a lot of the ball share, even with Austin Reeves taking a lot of the ball share. Now Luka Doncic might just have the entire court to himself, right? Thiero is out, Reeves is out, Braun is questionable, Rui's questionable. So literally everyone that you thought might handle the ball for the Lakers in this game, nah, they're probably not playing. Luka Doncic is going to absolutely cook up here. It also helps that he's the home team. And even with Braun and AD in, even with them in, Luka Doncic is hitting this at a ridiculous rate. He's hitting this in back-to-back games against pretty tough defenses, right? The Spurs are not an easy defense, and he got 10 assists against them with Austin Reeves in, with LeBron in. You look at this entire stat sheet and you go, wow, Luka Doncic can produce like this, even with these 2 other star players on the court. Now, if they're going to be off the court, just imagine what Luka could do. The stats back it up, guys. When Luka Doncic gets to play, I don't want to say on his own, but, without 2 elite star players around him, He's hitting this in 6 out of the last 10 games, right? It is so insane what he can do when given this much time on the ball, and it's going to happen again. It's going to happen again. But moving into another player that I might actually, this might be crazy to say, but besides Steph, I think this next guy might just be the best shooter out there. And it's Michael Porter Jr., guys. Michael Porter Jr. has been cooking. And I don't blame you if you're sitting there going, what? What is this guy talking about? Because you probably don't watch Nets games. I don't blame you. I do this for a living. I watch a ton of sports. Michael Porter Jr. is on fire. In the last 5 games, the lowest total he's got is 27. Now his line right here is 25.5. So it goes without saying the Nets are going to get Michael Porter Jr. the ball, right? He always asks for the ball, and when he gets the ball, he usually just dribbles and shoots, or maybe even just pulls up from wherever he is, and it doesn't matter. He's going to make it, right? It is ridiculous how consistent he is at those above the break threes. In addition to that, guys, we can check out this Clippers defense. The Clippers are usually a pretty solid defense, right? Usually. The reason I'm saying usually is because recently they've been on a terrible stretch. We scroll down and we see how have other small forwards done against this Clippers team? Well, Mikal Bridges was able to get to 15, which was the green for him. Jimmy Butler got to 24, which was well over the green for him. And Jaylen Brown got 50 points on this Clippers team. He dropped a 50 piece. If that's what Jaylen Brown is doing, easily, Michael Porter Jr. can get to 26. This should not even be a sweat. Now, moving into the next play, we're going over to the college football game. Now, this is going to be a huge game, right? Oregon Ducks, Indiana Hoosiers, and Indiana are by far and away the favorites, right? This one's not going to be that close in terms of the favorite. But I think Oregon actually have a chance here. I don't think that's crazy to say. Oregon have a chance, and especially the one guy that I'm labeling big red circle around. This is my guy going into the matchup. It's De'Aaron Hill Jr. Let me break it down. Jordan Davison, other star running back for this team, Oregon, is out, right? Out, upper body, not going to be in. Noah Whittington, everybody knows that name, star running back from the Oregon Ducks, is questionable. He might play. Even if he does play, likely not going to have a huge role, right? Undisclosed what his injury is about right now. That's all the details that we know. But Noah Whittington is dealing with something, which means De'Aaron Hill might actually be the number one guy going into this game, right? And he is a capable guy. This is insane while we're even questioning this. In a game against JMU, right? That game literally just, I said L game, right? That game literally at the beginning of the playoffs. 76 rushing yards this man had and 40 receiving yards. His line, for whatever reason, is 55.5. This might be one of the lowest lines I've ever seen. And that's not just rushing yards. That's rushing plus receiving. So we're getting all of that goodness into one line at 55.5. Now, there's only one reason why this line is this low, and it's the defense. Indiana's defense is solid, right? But we've seen this before with Ohio State. We've seen this before with Miami. We've seen this before with Georgia, right? Defenses, by the stats, by the metrics, look great. And the reason they look great is because over the course of the season, a college football team is likely playing 2 or maybe 3 other good teams. They're likely playing 7 or 8 bad teams. So their defense is going to look amazing because they're playing up against bad offenses. If you narrow down the sample size to see how does this defense compare against the 2 or 3 good teams they actually played, Indiana's defense is good but not great. Good but not great is enough for De'Aaron Hill to go out here and get 56 scrimmage yards, rushing and receiving. It is ridiculous why this is combined into one line. De'Aaron Hill Jr., that's the name you guys need to know going into this Oregon-Indiana game. It is going to be absolutely ridiculous. Now, I just want to make sure every single one of you has claimed your Matthew Stafford free square. So Underdog Fantasy is giving every single person a Matthew Stafford free square, which is a 1-yard play. Matthew Stafford to get 1 yard when you sign up on their app. So Underdog is giving this insane deal. Matthew Stafford to get 1 yard. That's a free play. But they're also giving you a free $75 once you play $5 on their app. So if you sign up with code BAM and you play $5 on Underdog, just like you would, you're probably sitting there, you're probably just on Prizepicks, maybe you're on Prizepicks and FanDuel. If you're only on 2 or 3 apps, I get it. It's easy. It's simple. But if you hop on one more app today, hop on Underdog, play $5, they'll give you $75. You don't even have to work for it. You don't even have to hit a parlay. You don't even have to hit a single pick. You just get $75 in your account like that. It is ridiculous how easy they're making this, and I want to make sure every single one of you has claimed this discount. I can't feel good about myself coming on here and giving you guys the best plays of the day, my best advice, my best research, and not tell you about how you can basically get free money, right? Just go ahead, sign up on Underdog, use code BAM, play $5, and you'll just get 75 into your account just like that. That's all I got for the video. One more time, we're taking Edgecombe over on the points, Doncic over on the assists, Porter Jr. over on the points, and then De'Aaron Hill on the scrimmage yards. It's going to be absolutely electric, guys. Let's go 4 for 4.